we are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Eagles and the Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Connor Thomas will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So stepping in, A.J. Lee, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Nope. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Jamal Wade comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Randy Bedard.
At the plate, Randy Bedard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Maxwell Coast, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. The Eagles are out in front 1-0. Alan Sadler, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Digging in, Wade Bailey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
Now the pitch.
The second baseman.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Trey Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Smith. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hara arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ron Stadolka.
Stepping into the box, Ron Stadolka. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Alfredo Rodriguez waits on deck. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Catches the corner, got him looking. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alfredo Rodriguez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Kyle McCann. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. McCann is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball in.
The NCAA College Baseball Season 1 2022 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Daniel Hara, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. McCann, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. 2-0 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Digging in the switch hitter, Drew Compton, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Compton digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1 from the stretch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 3-1 now. Omar Garciaparra will be next. Three and two now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready now, Omar Garciaparra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-2. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Malloy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Gary Maddox. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Riley Langer. Liner in there for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, A.J. Lee, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jamal Wade. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Wade Bailey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wade is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Gonzalez.
Striding into the box, Trey Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Blackmon, A native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. 1-0 pitch coming. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Mark Teixeira. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
So a full count now. Daniel Hara would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Randy Bedard. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Maxwell Coast, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Way to get dirty. He is out. Derek Dietrich will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Derek Dietrich.
In now, Kevin Smith.
The batter number 5. Second baseman, Kevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and standing in the rookie outfielder Ncaa. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Maddox is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Drew Compton. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Three and 1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Derek Dietrich is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A line shot to third base.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Wade Bailey. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it.
Ncaa College Baseball Season 1-2022 Game 1-7 matchup will be coming up next. Rutgers Scarlets Knights 5-1-1-5 Texas Longhorns 1-0-5.
Ready for another chance. Ron Stadonka. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, Alfredo Rodriguez. No balls and one strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, upstairs.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackmon will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Gary Maddox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Runners on first with one down. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
College
Left
Baseball
fielder is
Season
on the move.
1-2022 Game 1-7 matchup will be coming up next. Minnesota Golden Gophers 3-1-1-1-2 Drexel University DRA.
well in his defense. He did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box now, Riley Langer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, A.J. Lee, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Trey Gonzalez.
For the Bulls, the center fielder, Trey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
For NCAA college baseball season 1-2-0-2-2 game 1-7 matchup will be coming up next. Delaware fighting Blue Hens 3-1-3 Houston Cougars 6-9.
And this will be fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Langer is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The right fielder,
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle McCann. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning,
Game
and now he's got
177
traffic,
Temple
and he's
Owls
in jeopardy
2-1-0
with a
Wisconsin
ball in the
Badgers 8
gap or a ball
final.
missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Daniel Hara, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Mark Sears will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To the plate now, Drew Compton, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, Omar Garciaparra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3 runs already home here. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Two down, runners at first and second. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in, Wade Bailey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
2 out, bases loaded. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll just step on third and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 5 innings complete. Florida is out in front 6-1. Stepping in, Jamal Wade. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Outside. Ball 2.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
No
A
strike.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Randy Bedard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. But right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now back, the first.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maxwell Coast. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Pitch on the way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Trey Gonzalez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch. And that's the first out. Now batting, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Kyle McCann. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, they send him home there. It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Stepping in now, Mark Teixeira, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Daniel Hara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rodriguez is there, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Florida is on top 7-1. New inning set to get underway, and next the dangerous power threat, Kevin Smith.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
The 3-0. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ron Stadalka is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Teixeira over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Alfredo Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Dietrich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Florida leads it 7-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Drew Compton. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wade will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Garciaparra. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Derek Dietrich is on deck. Count still full. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate, Derek Dietrich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back.
At the plate, Wade Bailey. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So now to the plate, Trey Gonzalez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Bailey rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
At the plate now, Kyle McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Payoff pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Bulls are out on top 9-1. Into the box now, Gary Maddox. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that'll miss up an in ball, too. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Riley Langer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, A.J. Lee. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Mark Teixeira earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Mark Teixeira.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Daniel Hara. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Drew Compton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. Omar Garciaparra would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready once again, Omar Garciaparra. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jackson Finley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now in the box, Jamal Wade starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said no dice.
At the plate, Randy Bedard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Maxwell. Go.
To the plate now, Maxwell Coast, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he'll just drop the palm ball in here, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kevin.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Zach Maxwell is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ron Stadonka will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 1-2 now. Maxwell is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Now at the plate, Alfredo Rodriguez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Down the first. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box, Gary Maddox, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And he'll take strike 3 called. And he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Matthew Gore answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Matthew Gore.
Riley Langer will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Gore, a native of Georgia. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
A.J. Lee comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. A.J. Lee goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. In now, Jamal Wade fouled off. It comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Bulls have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Bulls posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Connor Thomas earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Alan Sadler struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the visitors, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.